AB and BC are perpendicular lines. Find the value of x. So the first thing you need to know is the fact that the word perpendicular means they're at right angles to one another. So lines AB, which is this one here, this vertical line from A to B, and BC, that's this horizontal line, are perpendicular, so that means that that they form a right angle. Okay, so the whole of that in blue there is 90 degrees. If they're perpendicular, it means they form a right angle 90 degrees. So therefore, we're asked to find the value of x. So the first thing we need to do is add together this 25 and this 25. So if we add 25 and 25, we get 50 degrees, because 5 and 5 is 10. 2, 4, 5, that's 50 degrees. And then my next step is to subtract 50 degrees from my 90 degrees, which is what I know the whole thing is. So 0 take away 0 is 0, 9 take away 5 is 4. So 40 degrees is the value of x. Does it look reasonable? Yes, because 40 degrees would be an acute value, an acute angle, and yes, x is an acute angle. Okay, next part. RS and TU are parallel lines. PQ is a straight line. An angle of size 125 degrees is shown on the diagram. Write down the letter of one other angle of size 125 degrees and give a reason for your answer. Okay, so this is a 2-mark question, so you need the angle, in other words A, B, C, D or E, that has a value of 125, and you need to give the reason why that is. So when you are faced with parallel lines, that is these, and a line that cuts across them, like so, you need to be on the lookout for angles that create an F shape, a Z shape, or indeed an X shape. Because when you get those situations, the angles, you could find angles of equivalent value. So I can see an upside down F shape, I should say, here. Okay, so seems to have auto-corrected. So can you see that this angle here and this angle here are like in the crease of an F? So if you think about an F shape being a bit like that, we're talking about the angles in the crease of the F, so here and here. But my green highlighting there forms an F shape, and those two angles are in the crease of that upside down F. And that means that the angle D is 125 degrees. And the reason is you can't put F angles, unfortunately. You have to know the name of that. And that is corresponding angles. So you put 125 due to corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. I'll show you another one. I'll help you out with all the different types as well, not just the ones that appear on here. And then another angle is equal to 125 degrees is the angle B, because it's in the crease of an X here. Okay, can you see that this angle here and this angle here are in the crease of an X? So B is 125. And if you're also spotting something else, which is the fact that A would also be equal to C because of the same reason, because they're X angles. But I'll give you the proper terminology for this now. So B is also equal to 125 due to, this is a bit more of a challenging one to remember, vertically opposite angles. So you've got I'll put there in brackets x, okay, so x angles, and I'll put in brackets here f angles. So we've got corresponding, which is f, vertically opposite, which is x, and then the other one is z angles. So z angles, where your angles are in the crease of the z, are called alternates. Alternate angles. ALTERNATE angles, alternate angles. So they're the three different reasons that you would have to give, okay, potentially in one of these questions. Alternate, Z, corresponding, F, or vertically opposite, X. Okay, you only need to do one of these two. Okay, that would get you 2 marks, or this would get you your 2 marks. Okay, you don't have to put both of them. I'm just giving you all the options. Okay, and part II, I'm just going to rub this out for a second. Part II, explain why A, B and C added together give you 235 degrees. Well, the reason for that is if you think about this whole thing, the whole of this would be 360 degrees. And therefore, this plus this plus this must be 360 take away 125. And 360 take away 125 equals 235. And you can put A plus B plus C plus 125 equals 360. As long as you've referred to 360 there, you would get a mark. You can put angles in a full turn. You can also put angles in a full turn. That says turn. Sum, SUM to 360. Apologies for the slight squashed writing there. Okay, well done.